Hello, and welcome to Chicago A.B.A.T.E TV show. Tonight, this is our last show for the season. Christmas is coming. We say Christmas. You can say Happy Holiday if you want. We say Merry Christmas to everybody. Tomorrow night, just so you remember, we do have a meeting. We're at the brewery, 3848 North Harlem. Meeting starts at 7:30. Tomorrow night is our elections. You need to come out. Oscar will be our new president. Yes, Oscar is running for president, and I'm going to get a rest here. So, if you want to come out, like I said, tomorrow night, 3848 North Harlem Avenue, our membership meeting. I'm sure it's going to be a low turnout. I mean, Christmas is around the corner, and we appreciate time that people spend with their families. So, if you can't make the meeting, don't kill yourself trying to get there. Seriously. We'll have a meeting. We'll go on without you. It'll be a sad meeting. There'll be like 8 of us there just looking at each other. And typical Chicago election, there may be 8 people there, but there's going to be about 40 votes cast. I'm pretty sure. That's how we do it in Chicago. Now, moving on to election stuff. We are getting a new governor. We did have a great governor. We don't know what the future is going to hold, but today, as I was leaving the house, I found out that the world is a safer place, and there's not ever going to be any more killings because they banned bump stocks. And I know this is a motorcycle show, but I just had to mention that. I feel so much safer now that bump stocks are banned and nobody ever get killed anymore. So that's my statement on that tonight. If you're watching tonight, it is, what's the date, Oscar, the 18th? Yeah, this is the 18th. So it is a live show. Call us up, 312-738-1060. If you have any questions, if you want to give a shout out to anybody. I'm sure, there's this short, angry Italian guy. He'd probably call in tonight. Paula, we know you're watching. Give us a call tonight. Give us your Christmas wisdom. Now, Toys for Tots. There was a report that toys were stolen from Toys for Tots. It was all over the internet, all over Facebook. People were sending me messages left and right. It wasn't in Chicago. I believe it was either New Jersey or Ohio. There was 2 places where they broke into Toys for Tots trailers and stole the toys. Those people should be shot. They should be stood up against the wall and shot. You steal toys? Really? You take something away from kids, and what do you do with the toys? It's like you're going to put them in a basement, you're going to sell them on eBay? You're going to get caught, number 1. Number 2, that's low. Right, Oscar? Oscar said yes. There's Oscar saying yes right there. See? You know what? That's going to be a good soundbite. Come on! I'll put your picture for my phone. Anyways, that's the lowest of the low. You steal toys from kids, really? I mean, God watches you. Okay? Whether you believe in him or not, there's this other thing, it's called karma. And karma, as we know, is what, Oscar? Karma is a bitch. That's Oscar. I'm going to get some good sound bites from you. So, really, put the toys back. And it was not Chicago. Although, in Chicago, Toys for Tots turnout was kind of low, so get off your asses, get to the store, go buy some toys. Toys for Tots will accept toys all year round. They have a warehouse. Go to, I believe it's chicagolandtft.org. Go on there. Send them a message. They'll tell you when to meet them. Bring toys there. Bring batteries for the toys you bring. Don't bring cars that run on batteries and not bring the batteries. That's bad. That's lower than stealing toys because you're stealing joy if you do that. Toys for Tots, they did have a low turnout. I don't have the exact number. Everybody wants to guess at a number. I never do guess at a number. I always wait till they officially put out a statement that I did not see yet.
It's not out yet. The city lets them know how many.
Okay, so Oscar says, and I was right, I was going to say the city lets them know how many. So we have to wait for that.
I went to the meeting.
See, Toys for Tots has meetings, and Oscar goes to the meetings. And then, like, when the meeting starts, Oscar calls and says, oh, yeah, by the way, there's a meeting tonight for Toys for Tots. Are you coming? I'm in my underwear, all right? I'm sitting there in my underwear with a Dago tea on, drinking a Pabst Blue Ribbon. Can you picture that? Seriously. Okay? I'm not getting dressed. I don't drink Pabst Blue Ribbon, by the way. I drink Corona. And those are shameless plugs for Corona and Pabst Blue Ribbon. No. Anyways, yes, he does. He calls me to let me know there's a meeting, but it's a little late when he calls me. One time he called me in advance. He did. So, Toys for Tots, bring toys. If you want to donate toys, and believe me, Santa and the elves, they're still out. They're still delivering toys. They'll deliver toys till the end of the year. Give us a call. We'll put you in touch with the people from Toys for Tots, and we'll see what we can do for you. I'm sure that they'll take any kind of donations at this point. So that's my plug for Toys for Tots. Great organization. I've been a member for a long time. I've been doing it for a long time. Get involved. If you want to get more involved with Toys for Tots, like I said, go to their website. They've got a little thing, a little tab you can press if you want to be a volunteer. They need people to work in a warehouse. They need people to be stationary blockers, people to handle the toys, people to help with every aspect of Toys for Tots. It's all a volunteer organization. None of them get paid. As far as I know, nobody in Toys for Tots gets paid. All the money goes for toys. Their big miss, though, KB Toys. When KB Toys went out of business, that was bad for Toys for Tots, because KB Toys would help them out like you wouldn't believe. And I thought maybe after KB went under, and that was a bunch of years back, that Toys R Us might help them out, but I guess that wasn't to be because they closed up too. Anyways, getting back to this meeting tomorrow. Come on by, cast your vote. Oscar for president. I got a sign on my lawn, says Oscar for president. We're doing it. We're doing it, Oscar. You're the man. Also, coming up January 18th, 19, 20, I believe, something like that, is the state seminar. So 17th, that's Thursday. It's the 18th, 19th, and 20th down in Springfield at the Springfield, the Northfield and the Springfield Ramada, or Ramada Northfield, whatever they call it now. Go on down there, learn to be an officer. Or go on down there, sit around, meet people, discuss different ideas. You never know. We were invited to do a presentation about doing a TV show, oddly enough. So we did that. And then we got invited to Michigan for the Motorcycle Riders Foundation, the MRF. We did a presentation up in Michigan. I got stopped in Canada because we went to Canada for dinner, and they detained me, and I had to go stand in the immigration line, and a big woman, she yelled at me for stepping off the line. I didn't know you had to stand right on the line. It was just going for dinner. That's all we wanted to do. Go to Canada, eat dinner. We were up in Detroit. So, if you ever go to Canada, don't have an empty holster in your car, because they'll tear your whole damn car up. The Canadians, not fun. They do not know what joking is. I had a holster, it was empty. Plain and simple. But we did go there, and my wife did taste their delicacy. It was called skewered roasted chicken hearts or something like that. No bueno. Not good. That's it. If you want to learn how to do the show with us, if you want to come on the show with us, come on to the meeting. We'll talk to you about it. If you want to do your own show on CAN TV, here's my CAN TV plug, Oscar. You ready? So, CAN TV, we come down here every week. These people go out of their way to make sure that the shows go good, the studios are clean, all the electronics are up and running. Compared to the old studio, this is like heaven being in here, believe me. In the old studio, it was probably half the size of this whole room, and Oscar would have been sitting in here answering phones, and you could hear him answering the phone while we're trying to give you information. But they've got a nice place here. Come down, pitch your idea to them, tell them what you want to do, and who knows, you may be picked up and they do a show. Do it for 12 shows, 3 months. You never know. You could be the next CAN TV star, like this guy right here. Come on! on. You could be like Oscar. You could be a star of Can TV, which says a lot. You know you got your comeuppance. Anyways, Can TV, they're not charging outrageous fees for us to do this. It's very minimal. So if you get a chance and you're talking to a politician, tell them, say, hey, why don't you fund Can TV? Why don't you make sure there's bills going through the state, through the Senate, through the House, and more funding for Can TV. Get a hold of somebody at RCN, tell them to fund Can TV. Talk to your local alderman, tell them, City Council, put some money aside. I mean, the city of Chicago taxes you on everything. Am I right or wrong? So tell them, say, use some of that tax money, give it to Can TV, let them do their thing down here. Because if you're watching it on Can TV, you're watching it for free. Like that? Now you guys can use that for a plug. We'll do a cutaway and we'll do that for official. Anyways, Can TV, we love you guys. Thanks for having us. I believe, if I'm not correct, if I'm not mistaken, we are the longest running show on Can TV. I think we even beat Bill Wilt. I know we do because I've got tapes from the late 80s, 3/4 inch tapes from our shows. We've got, I think, booked, Oscar bootlegs the CDs and sells them on Maxwell Street of all our shows. I've got at least 250 on a Terra drive. So if you ever want to see an older show, get a hold of us. We'll put it on. I'll upload it to YouTube. We'll make our own YouTube channel. We'll be millionaires. Yes. We'll buy our own Can TV. And we'll hire all the people from Can TV to come and work for us. Anyways, don't forget our meeting tomorrow night. We're not running out of time, but I just want to make sure that you do know we are having a meeting. It's at the brewery at 3848 North Harlem Avenue. Come on out. Come and sit around, have a good time with us. We've only canceled one meeting since I've been president, and that was the meeting we had last month. We canceled November's meeting because that was the day before Thanksgiving Day. Really? You want to have a meeting and then your people are home cooking and everything else. So that was one we canceled. We did order the badges for the state. We supply the state Fed pack and A.B.A.T.E pack, our political action committees, with a badge that gets sold every year. What they do is they have a live auction. The badge is the last thing that they auction off. And the badges have gone as high as $2,800, almost $3,000 for a badge. It says A.B.A.T.E of Illinois, proud freedom fighter. And I didn't bring pictures of them with me, but I have shown them in the past. I thought I had them on my phone. I'm looking now, but I don't see them. But that money goes to fund political events. If they're having a party for Senator XYZ and 3 people want to go, they'll buy tickets to send them and get some FaceTime. Once you're at one, there's a lot of different politicians, so we get a lot of bang for our buck at these events. So if you want to get more involved in that, let us know. We just got Mr. Dan Harper, whose birthday is tonight. Happy birthday, Dan Harper. I'm not going to sing. Oscar, sing happy birthday to Dan Harper. Happy birthday to you, Dan. Is he brutal? Is he crazy? Anyways, happy birthday, Dan Harper. He's former vice president. He was the A.B.A.T.E PAC chairman. He was the state legislative coordinator. He was my VP for a number of years, and then he just quit. Just quit. Now he's our public relations guy, and we've never had better relations with the public than him, right? Oscar's laughing and shaking his head, Dan. It's not me. You want to come and learn to take an officer spot, come see us tomorrow night. We will have some openings, I'm pretty sure. Come see us. Also, we'll have the report from the state, which officers were elected, nominated, and everything else. I believe Sleepy and Moon might have went down. I don't know if she went with, but if you're watching tonight, Moon, give us a call. Sleepy, give us a call. We're at 312-738-1060. And next up, tomorrow night, Oscar just gave me a box of stuff. So he gave me a box of all of these. Start seeing motorcycles. Motorcycles are your friend. Motorcycles, don't hit us, don't kill us, don't run us over. Start seeing them. So, come on out, see what it's all about. Uh-oh, we got some stickiness going on here, Oscar. And no, I didn't make it sticky. Come out and get some of these stickers. We are going to have a good time tomorrow night. We got Watch for Motorcycles, Start Seeing Motorcycles, Gear Up for Motorcycles. You name it, we've got these. These go in a bottle. So when you're at the bar, what we do is walk up, just pop it on a bottle at the bar. Sometimes the bartenders will put them on all the bottles, which is really cool. You know, I walked into, I can't remember which bar it was, because I don't go to too many bars and I can't remember, but I walked in and I seen about a dozen of these people walking around drinking their beer with that. That was cool as hell. I mean, the unfortunate thing was it was all guys that were on their bike drinking a beer with this on it. Okay? Can you stop and have one beer while you're on your bike? I don't see a problem with it. If you're going to sit there and drink all night, don't ride your bike. Drive your car, and then don't drive home. Get a designated driver. That's our safety spiel for tonight. This says, wow, I can actually read this. Intersections. The majority of motorcycle crashes happen at intersections. Typically, a car turns left in front of a moving motorcycle, violating its right-of-way and cutting off its path of travel. The motorcycle then either crashes into the car or crashes trying to avoid the car. So, there's a lot of good information, and I'm going to show you this because I can actually read it, but I'm going to 3 zoom it. That's how small the writing is on there. And, you know, have your vision checked. All right? There's nothing wrong with that. We're all getting older. Believe me. Everybody at A.B.A.T.E, the Motorcycle Riders Foundation, everybody, we're getting older. We're getting to be an older group of people riding motorcycles. There's a lot of youngsters coming in these days. They want to go fast, and that's fine, but eventually they'll settle down. I wanted to go fast when I was young. I did ride fast. I do over the speed limit, you know, I'll admit it. But I'm not talking about through the city. Like these guys are racing through the city, up and down Fullerton, Division, and the wider streets. All right? Not a good thing. Some idiot comes out of a side street, it's not his fault. Okay? So we don't want to have to go to funerals. That sucks, especially around the holidays. So, if you want to learn more about what we do, if you want to come and do one of our classes with us, come on down. If you just want to pop in for the weekend at Springfield, just come on down, drive down Saturday. It's 3 hours from here, 3.5 hours. Come out, hang out, come see what it's all about. You'll have a good time, I guarantee it. Come tomorrow, come get some of this swag, some of these free stickers. Oscar's got some t-shirts to give away tomorrow night. But Oscar will not be there tomorrow, so you got to put up with this for now. Just look at his picture. The other thing, if you want to come out, we got these books, the Illinois Motorcycle Operator Manual. Look at this, and a sticker inside that book. There's stickers everywhere. So, there's questions, answers in here. You can learn a lot from this book. I actually read it front to back, and there's some things in here I honestly do not agree with, like this one here. This is one of my favorites. Flying objects. Occasionally, riders are struck by insects, cigarettes thrown from cars, or pebbles kicked up by the tires of the vehicle head. If you're wearing face protection, it might get smeared or cracked, making it difficult to see. Without face protection, an object could hit you in the eye. You'll get an eye out. Face or mouth. Whatever happens, keep your eyes on the road and keep your hands on the handlebars. When safe, pull off the road and repair the damage. So, if you're wearing a full face helmet, chances are it's not going to mess it up too bad, but yes, I've been hit in the face with bees, all kinds of bugs. In the rain, it feels like needles just jabbing you in the face. So, when you want to get off the road, watch what's around you. I'll show you that book anyway. Watch what's around you. When you go to pull off the road, you know, to check your helmet, you know, check your glasses or whatever, or put on some more protective gear, watch where you're getting off. Pull furthest off the road you can. You know, if there's a ditch line there, be careful you don't fall in, obviously, but stay as far off that road as possible. Stay to the rear of your bike or to the other side of your bike, the right side, I would say. This way you're not in harm's way. People, for some reason, look at this. We got a call. Hello?
Hello, Patrick.
Yes?
This is Carlos Biggie Rodriguez.
You're live on this TV show tonight, Carlos. What's up, brother?
I am live, huh?
Yes, we're live right now on the TV show for A.B.A.T.E.
Oh, very nice.
How can I help you, sir?
Well, yeah, thanks for all your support and all your, during your, what live show is this now?
This is A.B.A.T.E.
Oh, yep, good. The A.B.A.T.E, right?
Yep.
I am thankful that you are part of the A.B.A.T.E. It's very strong, and it's been, I hope, the best of the new year coming, and it continues to be as stronger than ever.
Thanks, Carlos. We'll give you a buzz when we get out of here.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You too. That was one of the officers that was involved in Toys for Tots. They brought a lot of toys. We got another caller, Oscar? Go ahead, caller. Hello?
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 It's Amanda, still here.
Hello, who's this?
Here I am.
Okay. Oscar, when I give you the signal, hang up. Okay, somebody was calling in and they forgot to turn their TV down and they can't hear us, so turn your TV down, call us back. We got a couple minutes. Thank you, sir. Okay, where was I at? Safety manual, if you want to get one of those, come to the meeting. We do have, I have a list here because we're getting ready to get out of here pretty soon. So here's my thank yous. Oscar, I love him. I love him. He wrote this all up. So the board of directors, want to thank everybody that's on the board, especially our membership people. You guys do a great job. Our A.B.A.T.E. supporters, all Chicago A.B.A.T.E. members, the brewery, Hoopie and Abram, Harlem Madison, Tire and Auto, all the clubs who support A.B.A.T.E. There's too many to list. Duquesne A.B.A.T.E., Northern Illinois A.B.A.T.E., Lincoln Land A.B.A.T.E., River Park Moose, Elite Cafe, Open Roads Radio, Governor Bruce Rauner, one of our members. Go ahead, put the caller through. Go ahead, caller.
This is your daughter. You're constantly complaining about getting hit in the face and you need protection and all this and you can't breathe. Why don't you get a pair of glasses?
I have them. I'm just not wearing them tonight. I wear them on the bike.
Well, it definitely would help with the talk and speech you're giving right now. But, you have some glasses, show them that you put them on, you're protected.
Well, that's a little after the fact. If you wanted to help with the show, you should have been down here and helped with the show. Oscar's shaking his head right now.
All right, well, when it starts speaking, I'll go on there with you, Pops. Have a good night, and I hope you stop squinting and put some glasses on.
Thank you, Amanda. Oh, that's how I always am, without my sunglasses on. Have a good night.
I love you, Pops.
I love you, too. I love love. It's like a lot of love. Where were we? Governor Bruce Rauner. All the vendors at our events. Mama Moon, love you, baby. Laura and, what the hell's Laura's husband's name? Rick, right? Laura and Rick. Eddie and Ginger. Superfly Redneck. I love you guys, Superfly Redneck. And Patrica Funeral Homes were your first ones on them. You like that? Oh, Bob's going to love that one. Anyways, these are people that come out and help us out with everything. They come to all of our events. They're great people. Like I said, the governor is a member of our chapter. Governor, you did a great job. The 4 years you stayed there busting Mike Madigan's balls was worth every dime you spent. Believe me. You don't know how much people in the city of Chicago appreciate what you did to that man and around the state because they only like him up here for some reason. Downstate, they can't stand him. Anyways, from all of us at A.B.A.T.E., from CAN TV, good night, have a Merry Christmas, and thank you for watching the show.